What an amazing experience, this life on Earth. YouTube tells me I need to find a niche. I'm still searching for that, but I can tell you where my heart resides, in an orchard in Northern California. I've been here for a few years now, and slowly but surely, the animals accepted me. Yes, they see me as a source of food, but they also come to me when they need my help, and I do my best to accommodate them. I love this orchard, and it loves me. Crows used to sit on every branch in this tree and caw in this young squirrel's face. They would scare it and it would run away and the crows would eat all of the nuts. Then the squirrel realized that a caw is harmless and it began to stand its ground. But then it would run from me until it realized I was the bringer of goodness. So this little squirrel faced all of his fear. Now he sits in this tree all morning and bogarts the nuts. Spirit squirrel, I too will face my fear. I watched a video about a phenomenon called euphoria. Basically, when an animal suffers a tragic blow, it remains alert, but its body is paralyzed from the neck down. Apparently, nature thinks this is the easiest way to be eaten alive. Nature is weird. Anyway, I watched this video and then I got in my truck and I headed to the farm store. When I pulled onto the highway, I saw a squirrel that had been hit. The euphoria thing was still on my mind, so I pulled over and walked over to have a look. He was laying in a pool of blood, missing 3 toes, completely paralyzed, and looking directly at me. I lifted him from the highway, carried him over to the ivy, and asked him to please not be there when I came back. He spent the next 8 weeks in my RV with me and my cat Vega. It was a slow recovery, but he came all the way back. And when he was ready, I turned him loose here. He's the one who set off this whole nut thing. I like to think he's still out there somewhere. What a fierce little squirrel he was. I learned a lot of lessons from him. This is Tiger. He belongs to the lady in red. He died from osteosarcoma in his shoulder in June. I don't want to talk about it yet. We miss him. But during happier times, all day, for years, Tiger stalked the camellias and the azalea. The lady in red thought he might be a crazy dog, but he wasn't a crazy dog. I had encounters with this snake down in the orchard, one after the other. For almost 2 weeks, I was seeing it every day. It was meeting me at all of the water stations, so I didn't think that was anything weird. It was hot, and I just thought I caught it getting a drink. But one day, I dragged the trash can back to the top of the hill. I walked across the sidewalk, and when I turned around, it was laying there, all 5 to 6 feet of it, in the middle of the sidewalk where I had just crossed. So I took some video. I stepped over to the door and I showed the video to Sandy, and she said, "I wonder if that's what Tiger has been stalking all these years." Suddenly, all of the lights went on. Of course it's what Tiger has been stalking all of these years. He wasn't the only one using those water bowls. When I emptied out his water, I emptied out everybody's water. So I refilled the water stations and I created a snake soaking area. You can believe my story or not, but I haven't seen him again. All I could think about every time I saw him was water, 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 and I was providing it in the water stations down below. They've been talking to us all along. We've just forgotten how to listen. even if it isn't food, just a little water when it's hot and dry. They have not entered our yard. We have entered theirs. And as we make it safer for us, we make it impossible for them to find places to live, water to drink, safety so they can raise their young. If you've enjoyed your time here, please like and subscribe. The algorithm is like a pterodactyl. If nothing moves, it can't see us. So your interaction is important to help the channel grow. Thanks for watching.